Rather, speaking the truth in love, we are to grow up in every way into Him who is the head, into Christ.
Hello, I'm Steve Ingram. I'm sitting here in front of the Central Church of Christ building in Johnson City, Tennessee. And now the building is closed for public assemblies. That's due to the COVID-19 virus, a virus that has affected much of the world and has affected many of the cities in the United States as well. And it's a different kind of virus. It has been deadly. It is apparently transmitted by people who don't even know they're sick, don't know that they're infected, and has been particularly hard on the older people because it has caused a lot of ICU visits and spending a long time in the hospital, and a lot of people have died from this virus. The healthcare system in some cities have been overwhelmed, and they're not able to take care of everybody who has fallen ill. And we fortunately have not had that situation here, and as part of the effort to avoid that, based on the recommendations from Governor Lee and from the CDC, we have suspended public meetings here at this building. That was a difficult decision. We have the idea of loving our neighbor and keeping them from getting sick as much as possible. And we have the other idea that as God's people, we need to get together and to be meeting together. We had a hard time with that decision to close the building. Fortunately, we have other means of communicating. We have the live streaming that we've had for several years for our worship services, and we've been able to use Facebook Live and YouTube and Zoom to facilitate communication with our classes and with our worship assemblies. So we have these online opportunities, and it's still hard. And we're looking at reopening, and our goal is to provide a safe environment for everybody. And in keeping with loving our neighbor, we want to keep everyone healthy. So we're following as much as we can the guidelines from Governor Lee, from the Center for Disease Control, and in consultation with our local healthcare professionals in our congregation. We are looking at opening. And part of that is the governor's recommendations and CDC recommendations that people 65 years and older not return to large gatherings at this point in time. We've also considered that folks younger than 14 probably should not be meeting at this time because they are more likely to have trouble maintaining social distance and more likely to be touching the environment and each other. So those are some things that we've looked at. There are quite a number of points of view, and not everyone may agree with what we've done and what we're doing. There may be some who believe that we are going too fast and opening too soon. Others who may think the restrictions are too much and that we are going way too slowly. We recognize that there's legitimate points of view. What we're trying to do is to create a safe environment that is best for everyone. And we're hoping to maintain wellness in our congregation and in our community. So we have spent many hours trying to come up with a useful plan, an appropriate plan and taking all these factors into consideration. And it's been, in some ways, a rather stressful process. But we are hoping to open soon, start meeting together, and then we will make changes as we see appropriate, as the community changes, as we see how we're doing. If you'd like to talk about these things or contact us, you can email the elders at elders@gracemind.org, or I'll be glad to talk with you or communicate with you, and my contact information is in the directory. So remember the email elders@gracemind.org, or you can contact me. So I thought I would give you a bit of insight into our decision-making process. And until next time, the Lord bless you and keep you.